restaurants and to the chocolate people.
Right.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you don't have to celebrate at all, but you do have to give your relationship, at least out of the year, needs a day or a weekend.
Yeah.
It really does. Yeah. So I guess I'll go on with that and maybe come up with some ideas that have worked. Because right now I'm in the process. I'm like, do I want to make a super fierce lasagna? You know, because by the time I get home, Valentine's Day, it'll be 9:00.
Right.
So if I have a lasagna, because he likes to eat, I have a beautiful lasagna with a beautiful salad already set up and a little stick figure.
He should go with the stick.
Girl, I love me some stick figure
stick
stuff.
Figures.
With a little stick figure, I can leave it out. You know, either that or spaghetti dinner. You know, or his favorite, arroz con pollo. You know, I can do that. So I'm in the process of doing that kind of thing. And if it don't happen on Valentino's Day, that's fine. I could do it, you know, but something has got to, I need care.
Well, and I think that's important. And
are we recording?
Girl,
yes,
of course
we are. Hello.
Of course.
Yes, go on.
I'll just come back and record a little opening for it. But I think one of the things that's important that we learned, and I mean, it's different for every couple. Yeah. And you have to take into account your partner's
you got to be realistic,
upbringing, and they're realistic and all that. But one of the things that we learned together was the day wasn't important. We didn't care about the day. What we cared about was being able to celebrate each other. Yeah. And that, you know, you hear people say this all the time. Listen, you have to take time for each other. You have our kids are so funny. Like anytime we kiss, which is often, they're like, okay, that's I'm like, yeah. You know, and I mean, I think it's important for them to see us being affectionate. Yeah. But it's also important for us to stop, pause, and be affectionate. Yeah. And sometimes, especially after you have kids, you do have to actually think about it and say, you know, and we started this thing and it's become a little cute thing between us. Yeah. Right. But we started this thing like, have I told you I love you today? Yeah. Have I said that to you today?
Do you know that's on my passion planner?
Yes, put it in the passion planner.
Yes, let me tell you what I did.
Girl, tell us what you did.
We don't kiss often because Joseph was like, I don't know, he's from Queens. He don't be like, and all over me like he did when he first met me and knew I was the bomb. I have to remind him sometimes.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you got to throw it in a circle in front of their face.
That's right. But here's what I know about him. Like what I'm like, I want kisses. But he really likes me to send him the love text messages. Every day. I'm like, you like that? That is so stupid.
But it's his love language.
That's his love language. Yeah. So I went to my February passion planner and I put in red every day that I will send him, which is every day of the month. Right. You know, and then I add in the black and the green for the days that I actually sent it. I didn't do all last week. I haven't done the weekends either because I see him. Right. But I do that even on the days like I said to myself, Kenya, what do you do on the days when he absolutely gets on your nerves? Well, I'll say, I don't know if you want this or not, but I'm going to give you my little love note for today. And it does make a difference. Yeah. And I'll send him a little heart or something like that.
Listen, half of and I gotta tell you, like, we are both very physically affectionate people. That's just how we are. But sometimes he will tease me and he'll be like, baby, do you like foreplay? Because I'd be like, lay down, boy. Let me put it on you.
Yeah, I know. Back it up. Back that thing up.
Part of that. And I think part of that is just because of the kids, because I'm always scared they're going to be like, Mom. Yeah, there used to be, what was that comic strip? Baby Blues. And for half a second, they had an animated show. And I never got to watch the show, but there was one commercial for it that he and I saw at the same time one day, and we just laughed, and we're like, that is exactly what happens. Because they're laying in the bed, they're about to kiss, he touches her, the baby cries. He takes his hand off, the baby stops. He touches her, the baby cries. He takes his hand off, the baby stops. And it's like they have a radar, like Mom and Dad are about to do it.
They're about to do something. And I don't know what it is, but they're about to get it on.
It's like, Mom!
So I know that kind of happened to us.
So what I realized
it's easy to get conditioned.
Yes.
To be away.
It's easy when that happens. To get conditioned to be away, especially when you have young children. When you have young children, honey, you will perfect a quickie.
Yes, right.
Okay. The quickie.
What is that scene from that movie? This is so exciting. This is from Dick and Jane.
Yeah.
I am so excited. Yeah. Let's have sex on Saturday
at
3.
At 3. Oh my God. But you're right. It is so easy to be conditioned when you have kids. And so one of the things that we started doing, like you said, Love Note, is we start setting the mood in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And we will send each other stuff all throughout the day,
beautiful.
So that your imagination is stimulated.
Yes.
And then what happens is I have to be accountable to it.
Yeah, right.
And he has to be accountable because I might not feel like it, and he might not feel like it.
Yeah, that's true.
And men never want to say that.
Yeah,
but he works at the steel mill.
Yeah,
Now that's not to say that he doesn't always rise to the occasion.
Amen.
But it's, there are days when you're just like physically done.
Yeah.
But if you have,
and there's many days like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But when you have done, like that, just that little extra something, to like get their mind, it's kind of like, hey,
sometimes it's a shower and coconut oil.
Listen, it's like we set an appointment.
Yeah, right.
And we need to make sure that appointment is kept.
Yes,
honey.
Kids, y'all go on. We have to go in the middle of it has to be literally in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
It has to be,
in the middle of the night, in the middle of the day. You want to meet for quote unquote lunch.
Yes. Is this lunch or is this lunch?
Right. And ladies, there are ways that you can help yourself get back there because things that people don't. I have a whole section.
Yes,
in my one woman show.
Yeah.
In fact, it's the transitions. All the transitions are nobody tells you, and it's all the stuff nobody tells you about having kids.
It's the same thing in the dance version when I did Through Her Eyes.
Yes, exactly.
It's the same thing.
So there's all these sections where I have these little connecting poems through the play, and that are titled "Nobody Tells You," whatever it is.
Right.
And they don't tell you that. Especially if you have a traumatic birth experience.
Yeah.
Your libido might go way down.
Yeah. Right.
But there are times when Jonathan
when you're pregnant, your libido actually goes way
all the way up, honey. All the way up.
Like what?
It's like
going on?
It's like if I wasn't pregnant right now, we'd get pregnant today.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Let's have another one.
We would be so pregnant if I weren't pregnant. That happened with babies 3, 4, and 5.
Oh my God.
But there were times where we would just like the kids are gone and we would stroll down memory lane.
I think that's important.
And that was enough to get us where we needed to be to rekindle.
Because you mentioned that to me, I don't know. This was recently because last year I felt like we have been hit with life so hard.
Yes. And life will try to take your sexy away.
Yes, it did. It really does. When you have children, you feel some kind of way. If your body has changed, some people don't have those body changes. I'm not bitter or jealous, but if your body has changed in any way, if you've gotten those extra stretch marks, or you had that little pooch, or you had that line that used to connect, you could have a abdominal structure. You have to have that operation. Hopefully not, to get it back together. Or if your butt looks like lines, it's just line after line after line. Anyway. When you have that to happen to you, you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm not sexy anymore. He doesn't like me anymore because, and that's not even what he's thinking,
Right. At all. When I tell you, it was too late.
Yeah.
But I finally figured out that he was attracted to my pregnant body. I was like, this is why you keep knocking me up. Like when I tell you, he loved
Go on then.
my pregnant body. And I was like, this Negro, Hell no. Time up.
Tubes tied. You used to say tubes tied, tummy tucked.
I wish I had a tummy tucked.
I know. We're doing all natural.
I'm sorry, anyways. Rashida.
Okay. Sorry, Rashida. No, but she's following. She's not doing that operation no more. But,
and no shame if that's what you do.
If you do,
none at all.
Do what you need to. But here's the bottom line, though.
Yeah.
Especially for women. Who've been in marriage for a minute. I don't even know how long, but you've been in there for a minute.
Right. And
things are going kind of, they feel like drudgery, redundant.
Right.
There's simple things, go back to the water. Go back to the water, the showers and the smell goods. I have to actually put that in my passion planner too. Bath days are going to be on this day. And I actually have to make myself have a luxurious,
as opposed to shower days.
Days. But I'm when I say bath days, I mean the luxury of it. Some of you all may be able to do spa days. I'm not there yet. I will tell you when I am. But
because we will celebrate.
Yes, we will, honey. I'll have all the rose petals that somebody else can clean up in their tub. That's fine, But those bath days really, and smell goods and lip glosses and those kinds and candles.
Yeah.
Those things do it for me. Good music, constantly looking at myself or feeding my soul in such a way and letting myself be worthy of that. And then, on top of that, I can add an extra love note every once in a while. We don't have to do it every night. We don't have to do it every week for what we do.
That's just being real.
And that's just being real. And you are not crazy if you're not doing it every 2 and 3 days. I mean, I'm like, if y'all can get it if in your household you can get it in 2 and 3 days or every day, you go right ahead. That's not a realistic goal for me and mine, and I understand that, and he understands that too. So, if those are the things, pull them. Maybe you can send a love note. Maybe you can, for Joseph, he loves food. I can,
you can send a love note. You can leave a little voice message. Yeah. You can, I mean,
3 words. You look nice, or you smell good,
or damn, baby.
Yeah. Just 2 words. Yeah, that's right.
Whatever it is for y'all.
Yes.
And understanding that there is a natural ebb and flow to the sex life of a marriage where you have kids, or a partnership even,
right,
where you have kids, there is a natural ebb and flow. And believe, if you are in an ebb, you will find the flow.
Right.
And sometimes when you're in the ebb, if you want the flow, you can manufacture it.
Right.
That's the point. You can manufacture it. Do what you gotta do to get there. When we first got married, my mother-in-law and I was mortified and horrified at the time, because I was not like fully, comfortable discussing anything sexual with somebody that was not like my close girlfriend or my sister.
Yes.
Right. But she was like, listen, let me tell you something. And understand that this is from Elder Missionary. Okay. All right. Elder Missionary, Mrs. Nina mother-in-law. Okay. Said, let me explain something to you. She's like, let me explain something to you. Sex is beautiful.
Yeah.
For many reasons.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's cleansing.
Yeah.
It's stress relief. It's a reset, and it's a reconnection. So if you ever feel like you need any of those things, you better go to the water, honey.
Yes, go on.
And I was like, well, okay then.
And it's an interruptive activity. It has to be sometimes.
Hello. Yeah, and how about this? She got 5 kids too, so she know.
There you go. There you go.
So, but it's real. It's real. And
my mother-in-law has 5 kids.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Hi, Grandma Helen. And here's the thing, y'all. Like, if you don't know how to go about any of this, you have to be absolutely real and unashamed with yourself about what you like.
That's an important factor, because what happens if you've had trauma?
Exactly.
As many of us do.
Yeah.
You know, what if you've had an experience? You know, so how do you shift it? I mean, just as much energy that you can put into your bad experience, just think you can put in overtime in a good experience. There's good experiences out there.
Absolutely. Listen. You know?
Or experiences where you can recreate to make it good.
Yes.
You know, that your power is not taken away because you had something that happened to you. Your power happens when you figure out that you can create. If you haven't already had that experience, you can create an experience that's healthy, that's better, that feels good, that, you know, all of that. You have that in you.
Yeah.
So,
and listen, I'm not going to say who.
Okay.
Because I know that they wouldn't mind me sharing it, but I'm not going to reveal who it is.
Right.
A person I know and their partner do this thing called Favorites Day. And it's basically like a little anniversary, you know, but they celebrate it once a month.
Yeah.
And it's the anniversary of I think the day they met, maybe.
My friend does that too.
Yeah, it's the anniversary of something. But anyway, there is nothing and no one that can interrupt the celebration of that.
Right.
And they make it a point.
Yeah.
And a priority to celebrate that.
Right.
And if that means we're gonna make sure we go to lunch and spend the weekend together, we're gonna go to get massages and go to dinner, but they're gonna do something to commemorate that day.
Right.
It is on their calendar for the year.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
my friend does that. Yeah.
And it's like, I have a standing obligation on such and such a day every month, and everybody else can shove it.
Yeah, right. That's right.
You know, and that's what they do. I'm not saying that that's the thing that you have to do, but for them, that is something that allows that reconnection. Here's the thing. Okay. We've talked about Mama Gina before, and the School of Womanly Arts. She has several fabulous books. I
gotta get on the Mama Gina.
I will link to a couple of them.
Thank you.
But in her latest book, which is entitled "If Children Are in the Room, Put on Your Headphones or Send Them Away."
You got 5 seconds.
Right. Pause. 3, and 2, 1. She has a wonderful book called "Pussy: A Reclamation."
Yay! Pussy. It's a beautiful word.
Right, it is. But in the book, she tells this story, right? She tells this story because she was an actor in another life.
Yeah, right.
And she tells this story of this. This does not happen in all acting schools, but of course it piqued my interest because I was like, oh, it's acting exercise, you know? And so her professor sent her somewhere and was like, you got to go study with these people because you have problems with intimacy and you can't be an actor if you don't know how to be intimate with your scene partner. And it not necessarily in a sexual way, you know, but just if you don't know how to create intimacy, you know, intimacy and attraction with your partner or chemistry is a better word. And so, you know, there were several different assignments they gave her, but one in particular, they told her, this is what you have to do. You have to go to the store.
I think we talked about this in the episode.
We did. Yeah, you have to go to the store and you have to shop as if you are preparing a dinner for the love of your life. So get all of the things that you would want to share with a person who is the love of your life, like your favorite things and what you think their favorite things are, whatever that is you imagine to be. Then you are to go home and you are to give yourself like the most luxurious bath and whatever. And like, reverse. You had to do the luxurious bath and all the things. You had to get the hair done, put the makeup on, all the shit. Then go to the store, get and shop for the things. Stuff, right. So she talks about how up until this point, she was a person, you know, it was kind of like she was invisible. She would walk through the store, she would do whatever. And it's like people did not see her. So she's halfway through this exercise. So she's done the luxurious bath and gotten the hair done and done her face and, you know, wearing clothes that make her feel sexy and wonderful. And like, she's like every 5 feet, somebody in the store was like, hi. Or someone's like, can I help you find something?
What they would do with Trina, because she would go, they'd be like, vous parlez français?
You're right. like, how you doing? Like, you know, hey, baby, how you doing?
Right.
You know, And she said what she realized is that because she was doing all of these things to take care of herself, she was turned on. She was lit up. She felt sexy.
Literally lit.
Yeah.
She was literally lit.
Literally lit.
You could feel the energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so everybody around her picked up on that.
So my single people, the single peoples, the who have children, you know, just because if you don't have somebody to share it with, you got yourself.
Yeah.
Share yourself with yourself.
Listen. Listen. And,
Shoot.
you know, and it's like whatever it is for you, you know.
Yeah.
Think about me and Jonathan. One of my dear friends, Miss Sherry. Hey, Miss Sherry.
Hey, Miss Sherry.
Would always make her laugh as we work together. And if he would call and I have him on speakerphone, you know, he didn't always know I had him on speakerphone. But he would call and you know, he is my friend. He is my lover. He is my support. He's my partner. But that's my boy.
Yeah,
too.
Right.
You know, so sometimes he call and be like, hey, what's up, my nigga? You know, and Sherry would die. She would fall out just like Kenya. You know? And so, just you know, just fall out. She's like, girl, y'all too. And so, you know,
it's in the same way that me and Joseph talk about our mothers.
Yeah. But, you know, it's like, I can just chill with him, you know. Yeah. So it might not be that what y'all need to do today is get all lovey-dovey.
Yeah, that may not be romantic for you.
What it might be is we're going to sit down here and watch this action movie and eat some nachos.
Yes,
and
that's us, forensic science.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That is because I know he loves that. And he'll, you know, it's forensic science day. You know, and popcorn, you know, and we have our legs intertwined.
Right.
That's it. That's all you, it's not I'm going to make you a heart and no chocolate. I'm going to put your name in. No, it's not even realistic. You just going to make yourself mad. So you got to be really, really realistic about what works for you.
It is for you.
And what works for your partner.
Right.
You know,
I mean, sometimes
it's nice to step out of the norm.
Absolutely. I mean, you just gotta play and keep it fresh and keep it exciting. I mean, because we have done the whole I'm gonna drop rose petals leading up to the bed. So that was before children. But
because somebody was able to clean it up.
Right.
I don't like dropping no, but I love it looks pretty. I will look at it on film all day long, but I am not cleaning up all these daggone rose petals, and I'm not clogging up my plumbing from the bath tea. Thank you, Carol's daughters, but I'm not doing it no more. Bath tea is staying in the tea bag. Who gonna clean up this tub and all this mess?
Lord.
No, we're going out to the movies, and I'm going to get salt on the buttered popcorn. That is perfect.
But you know, sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's as simple as he told me I look sexy in this t-shirt. So when he comes up to bed, I'm gonna have on that t-shirt.
Sexy t-shirt.
That's
you go.
It don't have to be a negligee, but it's the thing that he remembers. He said to me, "I look sexy."
And then the toddler comes running in through.
No,
nurse.
No. If I'm putting on a sexy t-shirt, don't lock. And he's somewhere watching a movie or some shit.
Right. Oh, an important thing too, I think, is you can't give up. Like it,
not at all.
It feels like, oh my gosh, you know, I've tried everything, nothing works. I'm too busy. This too hard. Just know that at some point things die down. You'll get pockets of the time.
Ebb and flow.
You just gotta find when it is. It's not gonna always happen the way you want it to happen, and the way it'll happen when it happens. And so part of the key is just, you know, you fall off, you get right back on, you try again, and everybody tries. You just try. You just try. Even when it feels uncomfortable, when you're tired, you just, you know, you have to try, just like you do it anything else.
Yes.
Like you do in your art, which many of you are doing. You do it, you know, in every other aspect of life, especially your one with either your partner, your loved one, your husband, your wife, whatever. You do it. Your children, well, you know, you don't have to do rose petals for your children, but you know, with Valentine's Day coming up, if you don't have any way to feel that traditional romantic love, that doesn't mean that you can't love. There's again, you have yourself. You can get yourself dressed up, ready, do all of those things.
Yeah, and in fact, it is imperative. You must Okay. What's her name? This woman I follow on Twitter. Oh, Mystic Lipstick.
Okay.
She tweeted something yesterday. She was like, plot twist. Treat yourself the way you want to be treated. Because everybody always tells us treat other people the way you want to be treated. Yes, plot twist. Treat yourself.
And treat yourself.
The way you want to be treated.
That's right.
You know, it's like, I think I deserve this. So I'm going to treat myself to this because you have to know what feels good to you.
Right.
Speaking of the kids, one of the best things you can do for your kids is to also love them on these holidays because you teach them how it feels to be loved.
Right.
You know,
take your kids on a date. Let them take you on a date.
Yes.
You know, exchange hearts, cut up hearts and things like that. It's just so
do that stuff.
Important.
It is important. And you know, back to the sexy.
Spread love. da, da, da.
Oh,
come on, take 6. Spread love. Hey. That came all the way out.
Right.
Oh. Right. Okay, all right.
Ow. Back to the sexy.
As I hurt my nail.
Don't hurt yourself, Kenny Chan.
Where's the nail polish?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, dear God. I'll find it. That's okay.
Oh, my goodness. No, but also don't be afraid to explore with your partner.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, listen, I am an educator, so I'm a big proponent of education.
Yes.
So I'm all about go read a book.
Yes.
Watch video.
Yes.
Figure out how to do a thing.
Yes.
And be like, I read about this thing today.
Yes. So they can, these porno people can teach you a lot. What is that?
Kenya said it. I didn't.
How do you keep your legs so shaved so nicely? Where do you go?
Kenya said it. I didn't. But like,
you can't wear that suit.
What do you call that party? What's that business? Everybody got?
Now see,
pure romance.
Look, you don't have to go to porn way because I understand. Like that's kind of funny, but pure romances are
listen. Let me tell you
good
something.
Ways. I think
my cousin for her bachelorette party, it was basically a pure romance party. It was so cute because we had this thing set up.
It's discreet too.
Absolutely, and we had this thing set up where my other 2 cousins, planned it, and we could each, like, the lady had the hostess, she had like Mardi Gras beads, so we could buy beads for $5 or $10 or whatever, and so all of the beads that we bought became. It was basically so Shalimar could get what she wanted for the thing. Okay. So it's like you could get your own stuff, but then you could also like put it in the pot. And so she just kept putting necklaces on Shalimar. Shalimar didn't know why she was getting them. Okay. So at the end, she was like, "Oh, here you go, boo. Get what you want. They done bought your stuff." And she was like, it's like they're gonna have a fabulous wedding weekend.
Gosh, that is so fantastic.
But like, people who work in the industry, you have to talk to somebody that is unashamed and unafraid to share with you and instruct you. Right. So she was able to say, "Oh no, let me help you. See, this product does this."
Maybe we should. Do we have her information? The pure
girl, we might. We're gonna put her information
because there are some. I do realize it's a very sensitive topic.
Another Black woman business.
Yes, it's another Black woman, and you don't want to invite, because a lot of times you go to these places or you go for information and you get uninvited stuff in your stuff, when you just want to, discover yourself, rediscover your, some love tips and things like that. We realize that you have to go and be safe as well. So I think what's it called? Pure
romance.
Pure romance is a really good way to go. You're a more protected. It services, for the most part,
Absolutely.
We're going to get that information to you.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
And we'll link you to her website catalog thing.
Yeah. Because let me go check her out. Because yes.
Girl, she
got some products. I was like,
she taught us that night.
Yes.
And that's the other thing.
Yes.
Like, you can do things discreetly online.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays, because like even Amazon Marketplace has in their health section.
Yeah. Health.
They have adult health, because sexual health is health.
Right. That's right.
Sexual health is health.
Yes.
Hello.
Our bodies get
sexual health is health.
Mine is getting, I'm not what I was 20 years ago. So different things are happening or not, are happening. And so I need, there are certain products that I'm interested in,
right.
So,
and there's no shame in any of that. Like, you got to do what you got to do so you can take care of you.
Yes. Do not,
especially in this day and time of anxiety and stress.
Yeah.
You have got to keep sexy going.
Yeah, that's right. You have to. It's your duty. It's another duty you need. It's your duty. Yeah.
For you
and
your partner. Because you're better. And
you won't be so angry, so cranky, so uptight. You stabbing everybody and stuff. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Here she go, talking about knives. King got a knife fetish.
I think I was a knight in another word.
You're a knight in another word.
Or something. Or who does knife stuff?
Circus performer.
I was a circus performer.
Kenya was a knife thrower in a past life.
I was. I'm trying to think of the circus music. Whoa, boom! Oh, sorry.
Kitty is a damn nuts. That's what I know.
Yes, well, that's basically what we want to tell you. Just be encouraged.
Be encouraged.
Yes.
Hook yourself up with some pure romance or some Amazon Marketplace. Or
your cup says it well. Live well, laugh often, and love much. Ooh.
This is Kenya.
Show you right.
Look, this is Nina and Kenya after dark.
Now, after dark, y'all.
We should do we should do a special episode with the husbands that only the premium subscribers get to hear.
Let us please. First of all, don't laugh at my husband. I love him.
I ain't gonna laugh at you.
No, and I have to translate. You think you have to translate with me? Oh my gosh.
They gonna understand so Joseph cute. Just fine.
Yes, they will. Go on. I love him. Oh, bless him.
All right, y'all. We gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Black is sexy.
Yes.
Keep it black.
Wakanda forever. Love. That was my greeting. And that was it. Okay. Ooh.